Hey everybody, this is Randy Hedinger coming back at you with another video of my collection. Tonight we're talking about Tony Gwynn. Everybody knows I collect football, 49ers, things like that, but I'm also a huge baseball card collector. And Tony Gwynn's one of my all-time favorite players. And starting off, we got this 2003 Absolute Glass plaque. Got a piece of jersey down here, and the glass on top comes out of this wood base, and like that. I don't know if you guys have seen these, but it's laser etched in between the glass. It's got a kind of a picture of Tony Gwynn here and the San Diego Padres logo, and then his name down here. I know it's kind of hard to see. It's a piece of glass, so it's kind of hard to show on the video. And the next piece that I have in my collection is actually an autographed baseball. And as you can see, he signed his name Tony Gwynn, and he wrote 394 batting average in 1994. Just a card here to kind of go with the ball, and then the certificate on the back. I got this from a buddy, a local guy, had it in his collection. Wondered if I wanted it. I said yes, and I picked it up. And so now we're going to go into these a lot of 2009, 2010 top sterling, and this is some very nice stuff. I have quite a few of these I wanted to show you guys tonight. And it's funny because the first card, these are all numbered to 25. Not really going to go over all the numbers of, but this one is Assaulting 400. And on the back they talk about how in 1994 he actually very possibly could have been the first guy since Ted Williams did before World War II. Ted Williams batted 406. And actually, when the season ended in 1994, because of a strike, Tony Gwynn was actually at 394 as written on the ball. So he had 40-something games left. Majority of them was at home, and he was actually batting over 400 home, I believe. So would have been interesting to see how that season would ended up, and if he actually would have broke the record. This one's 5 of 25. It's got old school picture and new school picture. And like I said, more just memorabilia down below. And this one is 951 multi-hit games. So think about that and all the games he played and how many times he did that. This one celebrating his, oh, come on, focus, his 3,000 hit, which he got on August 6th of 1999. That's what it says right up there above the picture. Bats, balls, jerseys, all kinds of stuff on these cards. This one is not even close. And the story on the back of this card is they're talking about how he won 8 batting titles. And for most of those, there was not anybody even close to catching him in the league. And that's just how much of a better hitter he was. This one is his Hall of Fame celebration in 2007. That's what that card's referring to. And then this one also 25. He had 19 straight, at least 300 batting average seasons. Once again, that's up on top there, and hard to focus on that. I apologize. So then, like I said, this is all top sterling stuff. I bought this stuff years ago. If you look it up now, it's going for crazy prices. I just looked up some the other day. Here's a string of success card, once again out of 25. This one, doing no wrong and right. They're talking about just based on the best available stats. Gwynn's 987 fielding percentage, ranks 14th in history. This one has 56 stolen bases. If you guys know, Tony Gwynn wasn't much of a base stealer, but he did that. Was in his prime in 87. He swiped some bases, and so that's kind of what that's talking about. That's what I like about each card. It has a little bit of history on the back, talks about what they're referring to on the front. This one is another Assaulting 400, so I actually have 2 of those. Bunches of Bengals, just talking about the way he could hit once again. And 3,000 hit was fittingly, Gwynn's 3,000 hit was part of a 4-knock day in 1999. So there you go. If you're going to get 3,000, you just will do it on a day. You get 4 hits, right? Okay, so now we're going to go into some of 10 stuff. Like I said, I got a lot of this stuff, and I really like it, and it's just beautiful stuff when you look at it. Just pictures and memorabilia and bats and jerseys and pants and all kinds of stuff. Like I said, stories on the back, and then all this stuff here is of 10. This one here, they're talking about 135 home runs. Believe it or not, in Tony Gwynn's career, that's all he had. Out of all the hitting he did and the batting average that he had, and just so amazingly, he was not a power hitter. He was a ball hitter, and he got on base, and he kept that average up there, and that's what he did. Tony's brother Chris played in MLB from 87 to 96. That's what it says right down here. So there wasn't just Tony Gwynn in the league. There was his brother Chris out there as well, playing some ball. 454 on base percentage in 1994. That's what that one's celebrating. 6 of 10. You know, like I said, these are all just low numbered cards. Here's the not even close, just like the other one we had, but this one here they did 6 of 10. They got some, you know, the diamond or the baseball and the bats and the bats and the balls and all that stuff on the bottom. So it's really nicely designed stuff. When I first found it on eBay, the people were selling it, I started buying it, and I just love it. 790, I believe that's based on balls. They're talking about how few times he actually walked in his career. He was patient and aggressive at the plate because he didn't need a strike to rip the ball hard somewhere. He compiled a relatively modest total of 790 walks, more than 1/4 of which were intentional. So there you go. You don't walk a lot, and you only walk, you know, less than 800 times in a 20-year career, and, you know, 200 of those are intentional. That tells you something. He played in 2,440 total games. So there you go, 8 out of 10. Like I said, each card kind of tells a story. 5-time National League Gold Glove Award winner. So there you go, Gold Glove 5 times. That's what that one's talking about. Here you go, 338 career average. I mean, talk about a batting average. If you're gonna look at that, jerseys, bats, pants. Looks like a batting glove, some extra bumpiness, and I mean they just put so much work into these cards. Here you go, another one, 951 multi-hit games, 10 of 10. Just a different design, but, you know, kind of celebrating his career stats. Okay, so now we get into 7 of 10, and this is runs. 1986 National League runs leader. So there he scored the most runs that year. Here's an 135 home run. So same stat celebration, just a different card. 4 of 10. We're getting down to the end, guys. We're getting down to the end, but look at this. Runs in the National League. 6 out of 10. Gwynn led the National League in at-bats in 1986. There you go, number 1 at-bats in the National League. That's exactly what that's referring to. 1,138 career RBIs. 2 of 10. There you go. He drove in that many runs in his career. Silver Slugger. 7 Silver Slugger awards. So you go. That's celebrating. They got the SD, the San Diego in there. Bunch of baseball symbols, bat, jerseys. Like I said, guys, just in my opinion, just beautiful cards. Just beautiful cards. Top Sterling. Here you go. 3 of 10. This one's probably the most different one I have. A lot of these are kind of brown and blue. This one's a little bit different. 338 career average, and they just got the Padre symbol. Oops, I hold that out of camera. So that one's a little bit different. 5 in a row. Probably talking about 5 captured the first 5 of consecutive National League Gold Glove awards in 1986. So there you go. Here you go, another average card. 3 of 10. And then the last 4 cards I have in all of this is the cards don't look familiar, but they are autographed. And as we all know, Tony Gwynn passed away. So if you're buying autographs of Tony Gwynn's, they're from years ago. And this one is 2 of 10 National League outfielder. Mr. Padre, Captain Video, or simply T. Gwynn has earned a lot of nicknames in his lifetime. That's what that's talking about. 1994, Tony Gwynn on card autograph. 7-time Silver Slugger, 1994. At-bats, 419. Slugging, 568. Average was 394. So there you go. Okay, and then we got a hits leader. Once again, autographed card. Yeah, I know it's a sticker autograph, but it's part of the card. That's what they did. And then the very last one, 3,141 hits. Tony Gwynn, 7 of 10. On August 6, 1999, Tony wrapped the 3,000th hit of his career. So there you go, guys. A little bit of history, a little bit of a Tony Gwynn lesson, I guess you want to call it. I don't know, just somebody I've always enjoyed. Some of the stuff I have in my collection, I have a lot more of his stuff. I will make another video to show you guys some more stuff. I hope you enjoy it. Comment on it. Let me know what you think. Give me some feedback. Subscribe to my YouTube channel if you would. And I hope you have a great night. We'll talk to you later. Good night.